What is going on, you guys? Cheesy YouTube intro, part one. Anyways, today, for this video, I've stumbled across something that it made me sick to my stomach to see. And it was quite disgusting, to be honest with you. There's this trend going around where people, well, it's not really a trend, but I've been seeing a lot of videos pop up in my recommended feed talking about how living with your parents is one of the worst things ever. And I clicked on one of these videos, and I genuinely don't understand why people would think that. The world is literally falling apart right now. Like, moving out of your parents' house at 19, to be a teenager during this time, it's one of the worst times in recent years. This is not 2010. This is not 1989 anymore. This is not the 90s. This is not the same world your parents grew up in. Like, shut up. Like, shut the fuck up. Living with your parents is probably one of the smartest decisions that you can make in your 20s. It's not a bad thing to do. In my last video, I talked about NPCs, and I talked about never being ashamed for not wanting to work a job. It's different. It's really different. If you live in your basement, you're a fat fuck, that's something completely different compared to if you're living with your parents and you're like 22 and you're trying to work, trying to save your money. But that's something that I just wanted to speak about real quick because it's pissing me off. All these recommended videos that come to me that are telling me, oh, it's a bad idea to still live with your parents past 19. Dude, what other options do we have right now? So be careful of that. That's modern propaganda. At least that's what the system is trying to shove out right now. So be eerie of that. If you've probably seen it too. But for this video, and this has come to my heart lately, I was just gonna come out here and rant. I didn't know what to talk about. I want to talk about relationships in the system and what it's like getting a relationship in this system. I'm going to talk about my experience being with an NPC. So, when you start to awaken, and this is why my last video was NPCs destroyed my life. And this is a warning for you guys because I want you to avoid being in this situation at all costs. When you start to awaken, people will come into your life that shouldn't be or that are going to cause problems. I repeat, when you awaken, people will come into your life that start causing problems. And let me explain to you what I mean by that. So, in 2021, I moved to a new house. My vibration was so high. I was 6 months on semen retention. I was living my best life. And out of the blue, people start flooding in. I went from being at homeschool online to I was shoved back into the system, thrown back into the bullshit. And that's when I start noticing people that would just randomly come into my life. Just anybody. And they do this so strategically where you can't even tell. I know at least one of you watching this. Look at your friends. Look at all of your friends that you've ever had, or look at your friends that you have right now. Why are you friends with them? I genuinely mean that. Ask yourself that question. Why are you friends with them? When did you meet? What I've noticed when it comes to NPCs, they'll basically embed themselves into your life. And they're so good at this that they'll come off as friends, and they'll try to embed themselves even closer to you just to keep an eye on you. This has happened to me before, man. When I was in school, I never used to speak to anybody. Never. But there were always select people trying to be my friend, trying to infiltrate, trying to have sleepovers, trying to sneak into my life when I did not want them around. And it almost worked for the most part. And it might be working on you right now. That's why I say, look at your friend group and ask yourself, where did these people come from? Why am I friends with so-and-so? What do we have? Do we even have anything in common? If you don't, then that could be an obvious sign that this person is embedding themselves into your life. A surveillance device. And I know I'm sounding pretty conspiratorial, but that's just what we do on this channel. That's just what we do. That's what we talk about. When you awaken to the way the world works and you start becoming more aware, I know you've all seen, if you're on my channel, I know you've all seen that triangle, the schizo, the normie, the psycho. That's how things really work. That's how this system is made to take away your free will, invade your life, create blockages, and it's something that you have to look out for. Every day that you wake up, you are under attack 24/7, believe it or not. From picking up that cell phone first thing in the morning, to going on the hub looking at digital cheeks, to everything that you do is holding you back from success, holding you back from true happiness. And if you let it, it will destroy your life, bro. It's so designed. It's designed perfectly. I gotta give it some compliments real quick. It's designed so perfectly that even if you want to quit, even if you want to stop looking at the hub, even if you want to stop doom scrolling, you'll still be doing it in 5 days. You'll still be doing it in 1 month. You'll still be doing it in 1 year. Because it's so fucking difficult to kick. It's so difficult to kick all of these habits. I don't know if any of y'all are familiar with the Bible, but I'm not going to quote anything, so don't worry about it. But there's a passage basically talking about the mark of the beast, right? And how it'll basically, I've heard a bunch of Christians and a bunch of people talk about this. I don't know how true it is, but people are saying the mark of the beast will basically be something that you'll have to get in order to cooperate in society. Whether it be like a chip, whether it be a certain kind of bank thing, you will not be able to function in society unless you have the mark of the beast. And that's kind of like how it works right now. If this really is the end times, then genuinely, who doesn't have the mark of the beast? We are all connected from cell phones. We're all tied down to taxes. There's really nothing untying us down from society. If you live in society, you're basically in restraints. You're in shackles to the system. You serve the system, whether you like it or not. Even the propaganda and what they teach us is basically you have to serve the system. You got to be a serving member of society. I know we've all heard that before. Oh, you have to be a functioning member of society. You have to be a participating member of society. Don't ever let anybody tell you that. That's propaganda. You don't have to serve society. When you serve society, you're serving evil. You're not even serving yourself. I don't even want to say that. Like, if we want to go down that selfish route, you're not even serving others. You're not even serving yourself. When you serve society, you're going to become more depressed if you're stuck working a shitty job. All your money's going away. Your health is going away because you're eating ultra-processed foods. Everything that you do shackles you to this dying world, basically. Everything that's happening right now is happening for a reason. It's happening to divide us. And if you let it, that happens. Shit happens, bro. That's why you gotta be careful out here. That's why I make these videos, bro. I'm not free. I still have stresses too. I'm still programmed to an extent. But at least I'm aware of it, while some people are not even aware of shit. They're not aware of anything. They don't even, if you were to tell them anything that I'm telling you right now, they'd look you in the face and they would think that you're speaking a different language. They wouldn't even comprehend what you're saying. System, control, elites, you don't know what you're talking about. Oh. And that's exactly what they want. We're basically, if you think about it, the way that we function shouldn't really be, nothing of it is natural. It's not natural to eat artificial processed foods. It's not natural to sit inside of a box all day, whether that be a cubicle or whether that be even your own house. Nothing we do is natural. Nothing we do is even healthy for the body, or nothing we do even resembles the old world or the way things should work. I come out here and I used to make these videos for me. And honestly, I still do. I'm improving my communication skills. I want to be able to speak clearly. I want to be able to be understood. But I want to spread this message. Because most people don't understand. I can't explain how much I fucking hate NPCs. They just piss me off so much. You're going to learn from this channel that I have a thing against NPCs. I have a thing against what we call normies. If you want to go with the slang version of that, normies. Normies are everything that's wrong with the world right now. And the worst part about it is that it's not even their fault. If you're a psycho and you go tell a bunch of normies, hey, we're going to go blow up some people in some third world country for freedom, for America, they will fucking applaud it. So at the end of the day, who's the real psycho? They will. If the psychos tell you you need to hate your neighbor because he's gay, or you need to hate your neighbor because he's Democrat or Republican, you're being brainwashed. You are being controlled by the system to believe in all this bogus brainwashing. And when it gets you, it's so difficult to escape. Some people will never escape. Some people are so shackled. Like, try to explain this shit to a boomer. They don't even comprehend it. They won't even understand. They'll think that you don't know better, that you don't know what you're talking about. Even if you tell them facts. I don't want to get too conspiratorial on this channel, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Your systems, your selecting of world leaders, all that shit is rigged. It's not true. It's hardly even anything. I don't know if any of you guys knew this, but this is a quick gem real quick. Anybody who, hold on, there's a car coming. Elon Musk, back in the 2024 election, he knew who won the election like 4 hours early before anybody else. And this is just the shit that's announced. This is my evidence to you. This is a fact. You can go look this up. Elon Musk already knew who won the election like a few hours before anybody else did. So what does that tell you? That they already know. They might even choose who won. I'm not trying to get too conspiratorial. Anyways. The world's a fucked up place, guys. If you let it, it will destroy you. The system is not for you. It's not here to help you. It's here to keep you down. It's here to keep you low. And we see this in every part of society. I like to talk about my NoFap journey because NoFap opened my eyes to everything. That's why I heavily believe in what I believe. And that's why I know all of this is bullshit. Nobody told me 7 years ago that going on the hub was bad for me. Nobody ever told me any of this stuff. It's gate kept, basically. Nobody ever tells me the secrets of retaining because it's gate kept. Everything good for you is gate kept. If you ask somebody, how do you get rich? They're not gonna fucking know. Well, you ask a millionaire how they got rich, and they know all the little gems, they know all the secret little tax write-offs, they know all this shit that they don't teach you in school. Even the stuff that you're supposed to learn in school, like you take classes for that particular shit, they'll never go in detail. And they'll never tell you the exact stuff that they know. Because it's all gate kept. The secrets in society, the secrets that'll help you live a good and fulfilled life, the secrets of how this system works. Not all of it is gained from life experience. A lot of older people have that mentality. Oh, if you live long enough, you'll know better. That's not even true. That's hardly true. I've seen people that are like 60, that are older than me and that are dumber than a doorknob. Like I said, people that still think that elections are fair. And we all know that they're not. Those are the most brainwashed people ever if they'll argue with you and tell you, oh, your First Amendment and all this stuff, that's the only thing. Dude, you have no rights, bro. I can't be going too deep on that. I've already been going too fucking deep. But I don't care. I don't give a shit. Nobody's gonna say this shit. We all already know this. So I'm gonna say it for you. Society is not your friend. Society don't give a fuck about you. Society wants you to pay taxes, be a good little sheep slave, and that's all they want you to amount to. Whether you like it or not, that's a fact. You don't even have to look this up. You can see it all around you. But if you want to truly be happy, do what makes you happy. Do what'll make your life better. Very few things make me happy. Doom scrolling is not one of them. But when I find something that does make me happy, it genuinely makes me happy. And that's just what you should do. Find something that gives your life purpose. Enjoy every day like it's your last. Fucking A. I've ran out of words to say. I'm just out here ranting. But I hope you all enjoyed this video, and I hope you got at least something from this video. Take care of yourselves. Do what makes you happy. Don't listen to the normies. Don't listen to the NPCs. Keep living with purpose. I just turned the brightness up of my phone. I got fucking shadows under my... no way. Keep doing what gives you purpose and what makes you happy. Wake up every day with purpose. Never forget, we're not in the same world we were in 7 years ago. This is a new world. This is a new everything. Nothing is the same as it was 10 years ago. Things are changing at a rapid pace. And this is the new normal. Y'all take care of yourselves. Peace out. I'll see you in the next video.